storm. First Alert meteorologist Michael Ottavino and Lauren Bostwick. They're going to monitor the situation for you and tell you what's coming up next. Let's start with you, Michael.
All right, Robbie, thank you. First Alert radar right now. We're seeing some heavier snow pushing into Denton County, even into Collin County. Tarrant County, we're seeing mainly some sleet, and into Dallas County, mainly on the dry side this morning. So just keep in mind, if you must be traveling on 35, it will definitely be an ice rink out there. We're seeing slick conditions. At the bottom, you have ice. Then we have sleet. Now we're getting snow on top of that. So, again, dangerous travel is not recommended. Zooming in closer to Denton County this morning, Argyle, Sanger, Aubrey continuing to see some pockets of snow. Lake Dallas is seeing that snow as well. We will see this band of moisture push out to the east. We get a little break, and then boom, there's round two. That will build in as we move into the later afternoon into this evening. This is what would be the high five. We're seeing some ice, but notice the white on those roadways. Those are the slick spots. We're seeing snow falling right now into Denton, and we're seeing completely sleet-covered roadways in East Fort Worth, and the same goes for Arlington. All of our temperatures continuing to drop below freezing as that Arctic air builds in. Teens for areas to the north, 20s to even some 30s hanging on to the south. Notice over the last 3 hours, all of this moisture has continued to push through. Notice those shades of pink, the freezing rain, kind of going away. We are seeing temperatures begin to turn a little bit colder. Into Tarrant County right now, near North Richland Hills, continuing to see widespread sleet and even some pockets of snow. Areas like Saginaw, Lake Worth, White Settlement, seeing just some light snow showers at the moment. Into Dallas County, continuing to see some drier conditions, at least into the heart of downtown. But notice near Carrollton, we're seeing a little bit of sleet as well as some snow. Into Wilmer, seeing that snow as well. A lot of areas continuing to see some drier conditions. Into Rockwall County, seeing drier conditions. And even if you look up a little bit to the north, continuing to see, again, in Collin County, some pockets of snow developing. So it really depends on where you're located this morning. You may be seeing some snow like we're seeing in Denton County, or you may be seeing some sleet. Zooming in closer, Highway 77, 380, definitely snow covered at the moment. And we're seeing even 35 east, 35 west. Definitely going to be covered into that snow as well. Up to our northeast in Sherman, Bonham, continuing to see some pockets of snow developing. And out to our south, we're seeing a mixture of rain, freezing rain, as well as sleet at the moment. Giving you a wider view, again, this will continue to push out to the east. We get a little bit of a break before round two does start to build in to our area. And now as we head over to Lauren, what are you seeing?
Hey, Michael. So just to add on to your road conditions right now, temperatures right now in the Metroplex are in the 20s. That's what the road temperature is. So everything that is falling is sticking to the ground, and that's making for some really rough road conditions. The roads are icy right now, especially those back roads. I'd recommend just staying indoors if you can, staying at home. During the daytime today, we'll look at an additional inch or two of sleet and the potential for even some wintry mixture as we continue through the day today. It's going to be a very rough day on those roadways. I want to go ahead and get you into some of the impacts that we'll be anticipating as we move into even tomorrow and the next day, because we will start to see all this precipitation eventually clear up as we move into Sunday evening. However, temperatures will be dangerously cold. We're going to get the feels like values that will be in the negatives. So with that being said, not a lot of melting will take place. Roads are likely to remain snow and ice covered. That's going to be the case into Monday morning as well, maybe impacting your Monday morning commute. Now let's talk about today and what we'll be expecting as we move through the afternoon and into the evening hours today. Again, temperatures will be decreasing a couple more degrees, and we'll start to see those winds out from the north gusting anywhere from around 20 to 25 miles per hour. It'll make it feel even colder. So these numbers down here, then pink, what that's showing us is the feels like value. It's going to feel more like the single digits as we move into later tonight. So if the kids want to go outside and play in the yard, well, make sure that they are bundled up, because it's going to be dangerously cold, especially as we continue into tomorrow morning and into Monday morning. Again, it feels like values will be in the negatives. We do have a winter storm warning, and that's going to stay in effect as we move through the day today into Sunday afternoon. Anywhere from a glaze to about 1/4 of an inch of ice here across the Metroplex. To the south of it, we could be looking at heavier totals into East Texas. There is an ice storm morning, and we're keeping an eye out for the potential for power outages there, as well as really treacherous travel. Now, over the next 3 days, we have first alerts in store for you. It's because temperatures will be in the 20s and it will be in the negatives, feeling like in those early morning hours. Now, let's go ahead and send things back over to Michael.
All right, thank you, Lauren. Thanks for giving us a view of what we can expect over the next couple of days. Let's focus more on the now. We're going to head over to our storm chasers. We have Jason McLaughlin right now across Wise County, and he is located in Runaway Bay. We're seeing some snow on the radar. Jason, is that what you're seeing right now?
Hey, Mike, I'm just east of Bridgeport now, actually, heading towards Decatur on Highway 380. Very, very light snow flurries, but most of this is still falling as sleet. All of this that you see on the roadway is all sleet. There's not any snow accumulation that's going on up here. So roads are really bad to travel on once you get off the main highways that are being treated by TxDOT. I was just behind the plow that's been keeping the roads good and scraped here on Highway 380. On that note, give a huge shout out to TxDOT up here in Wise County, Jack County, Montague County. I'm sure the others as well, but I've been traveling this area, and they're always spot on making sure the roadways are kept clear for those essential workers and ones that can't stay home. But once you get off this main roadway, you can kind of count out commuting this morning.
All right, thanks, Jason. Again, you're seeing some snow-covered roadways, area-wide, dangerous travel. I mean, you can't even really see those roads, so you're not going to have traction if you try to go outside. Please stay indoors. Now, we're going to send it over to our other storm chaser, Mike Pendergrass, located in downtown Dallas. Right now in Dallas County, for the most part, it looks dry. How are those roads looking?
Hey, Michael, yeah, so for the most part, we are in a dry spot now, so there's nothing necessarily coming down. The problem I'm having, I don't know if you can see it on my screen, is that as you go over bridges and some of this kind of dirt and stuff gets spit out there, my windshield's getting really dirty. And, of course, with everything iced over, I can't clean my windshield. So that's going to be a problem while you're driving. The roads, for the most part, the brine solution so far is doing a really good job on the major roads. The bridges and the flyovers do have quite a bit of ice on it, so you definitely want to take your time on that. I've seen a couple of spin outs. I've seen some people going much faster than they need to. But definitely would suggest stay home, don't get out in this. As this other round of sleet and snow come in, from Tarrant County into Dallas County, I know that these roads will get worse. So back to you, Michael.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. As you can see in Dallas County, the roads do look a little bit better, fortunately, but that's not the case anywhere. You want to stay home. And as we move throughout the second half of the day for today, we get another round of heavy sleet, which will make all roads, potentially at times, very, very slick and dangerous. We're going to toss it over to Robbie, and of course, we'll have more weather coming up.